Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of Talking Sports with the Legend. Today we are at Upper Moreland Little League Field interviewing Alison Creighton. Take it away, Steve.
Where were you born and raised?
I was born in Meadowbrook, Pennsylvania at Holy Redeemer Hospital, and I was raised in Upper Moreland, never moved. Always lived here.
What sports did you play as a kid?
I tried every sport. I played tennis, I played softball, basketball, soccer. I swam a lot but never did it for a team. Just like everything I could get my hands on, I was playing. Basketball, just anything. Field hockey a little bit.
Did you always want to play softball at your high school?
Yeah, ever since I started, when I was younger, I started playing baseball, and then I was the only girl in the league for a couple of years, so I switched over to softball. And once I got to high school, it was just like a given. It was like I knew I was going to play softball for as long as I could.
Who's your favorite athlete?
Probably either Julie Ertz or Morgan, Alex Morgan right now, probably.
Julie Ertz is Steven's favorite athlete too. One of Steven's
Yeah.
favorite athletes.
Mm-hmm.
I like the women's national team. They're my favorite team right now.
Yes, I do. Did you always play the same position and wear the same number?
I started catching when I was very young, but I did a little bit of pitching and shortstop and some outfield when I was little, but once I got into middle school, I was always catching. And then I was always number 31 for as long as I can remember. Sometimes I was 19, depending on if it was like a tournament team or high school, but once I got older, I was always number 31.
What was the biggest game? What was the best team they ever played for?
Probably my high school teams were really good, and we usually made it to the playoffs and did pretty well, but probably like the tournament teams I played for in Upper Moreland Little League. There was one team called the Black Waffles that I played for, and we were a good team, and we won a lot of district championships with the same age group. So I think we won like 4 or 5, so that was really fun. So probably that group of girls tournament team growing up, probably the best group and team I played for.
What was the biggest game they ever played in? The biggest game you ever played in.
I don't know. There's a lot of big ones. I'd say when I was little, just like sectionals and district tournaments probably were the biggest ones, and championship games. But once I got to high school, there was this one, Upper Marion and us. We went head to head all the time. So whenever we played those, it was always it was always a really big game.
Did anything crazy ever happen?
I think a lot of when I was little, I was the first kid to hit a home run on field 3 here, and I broke the scoreboard. That one was really cool. And then once I got to high school, just a lot of like diving for foul balls. In high school, I got first team all league my junior and senior year for hitting, so that was pretty cool too. But yeah, just a lot of. I feel like it's been so long playing sports that those moments are hard to find.
Did you ever meet a professional athlete in person?
Yeah, I've met a lot of the Phillies players. Shane Victorino, Chase Utley, Cole Hamels, Ryan Howard. I've had the opportunity to meet a lot of them back when we used to have season tickets to the Phillies Stadium, so I used to go to a lot of Phillies games. Aside from that, I don't think I've ever met any Eagles or Flyers or Sixers, but yeah, definitely some really cool Phillies players I've met.
How would your teammates describe you off the field?
I would hope they would think I'm funny, but I'm not sure. Probably pretty hardworking. Always cheering on the team. Kind of just always looking to get a laugh out of someone. So just hopefully funny and kind, if I had to hope what they would say about me.
What would you say your biggest strength and weaknesses are?
My biggest strength is probably my hitting, but sometimes I can look like Ryan Howard and be in a rut and strike out a bunch, but then I'll get a big hit at the end of it. My biggest weakness is probably I get very emotionally invested into the game, so I can psych myself out and get stressed about like how my performance isn't matching up to what I want it to be. But yeah, I can psych myself out a lot.
Do you have any hobbies?
Now, as a former athlete, I guess I would say my hobbies include a lot of watching sports. I watch every sporting event I can get my hands on. The Olympics are coming up, and they're my favorite thing to watch. Just like spend time with my friends and my family, play a lot of sports, watch sports, go to sporting events, that kind of stuff.
What motivates you?
My family motivates me a lot. My parents have been supporting me my whole life and have been really great motivators to me. My extended family really, they show up for everything. They're always there for me. So probably my friends and my family really push me to become a better person.
What is your favorite thing to do in your free time?
Probably just spend time outside. I really like to be out on the water. I really like to go to the beach. Just like anything that involves sunshine and maybe breaking a little bit of a sweat. I have fun with it.
Do you have any tips for any younger athletes who want to play at a higher level?
I would say just keep pushing hard and you practice or you play how you practice. So if you're just going to slack off in practice, you're not going to do well in the games. So just keep working hard, listen to your coaches, always take that extra step, run that extra lap, do whatever you can to make yourself better.
And the last question, if you could have dinner with 3 athletes, they could be dead or alive, who would they be and why?
I'd probably have dinner with Johnny Callison. He's a former Philly. He's passed away just because he's my dad's favorite player. And my dad will say no, but I swear my brother Calvin and I are named after him, Johnny Callison. So I just would have to have a conversation with him and just get his sports mentality out of him. Probably Julie Ertz because I love her and I just think that everything she's doing for the U.S. Women's National Team and just like the whole movement of equal pay is so incredible. Same with the whole entire team. And then probably Ryan Graves, who is a defenseman for the Colorado Avalanche. Big fan of his work. Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Nice job, guys.